What's up, you guys? Miss Prime here, doing another movie review for you on the amazing Spider-Man movie. Just saw it last night, the 12:01 showing on a Monday night. What the hell, dude? Weird, man. But hey, I'm really happy. I got to see it with my friends, Sean Long, his girlfriend Raquel, the Marvel Walkies. Thanks so much, Joey and Nika, Sean, Raquel. You guys all made it over, and we did it, man. It was a Monday night, 12:01. What the hell? But it was awesome. It got done. We had a great time seeing it. We saw IMAX 3D in Emeryville, 12:01 showing. It was the shit, man. It was awesome as hell. I really like this Spider-Man movie, and I will give spoilers. A couple cool things I want to mention is that they gave us a bunch of pins, so as you're leaving the theater, they give you these pins right here. Then I grabbed a bunch of the posters. They had these posters right here. And I grabbed a bunch of posters thinking, like, because I had to piss right after the movie hella bad, and I missed the after the credits scene, which hella sucks. But I grabbed a ton of posters, which looks really cool. I like that. A little poster review for you. And there's the lizard. I'll get into the movie more, but yeah, so I grabbed a bunch of these just in case that they ran out, so that everybody in the group got one. I grabbed 5 of them. And then Raquel, she had to pee hella bad too, so she grabbed a ton too. So everybody got one, and then I had extras, so put one up on eBay, see what happens to it. And so yeah, they're in really sharp condition and everything. But the movie I thought was awesome as hell. I really liked this Spider-Man. This was my favorite Spider-Man, on-screen Spider-Man. I loved it. This was just fantastic. I thought they did a great job. Now, some of you may know this, but until the Avengers movie came out, Spider-Man 1 was my favorite movie of all time. Now the Avengers movie is my favorite movie of all time. And it still is. This one did not hit it. Nor did it hit Spider-Man 1. I like Spider-Man 1 more, still. But I really liked this movie as well. And just to sum everything up, I did say spoiler alerts, right? Okay. Anyway, the Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man movie I liked more than any of the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans that we saw, but everything else in the Raimi universe I liked more. So if you were to just take Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man, put him into those older Spider-Man movies, that to me would be perfect. However, the drama of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies sucks compared to how it is now. That's one thing that sucks about the Sam Raimi ones, is that the drama and relationship stuff between Peter and Mary Jane just goes on forever. This movie, Gwen Stacy and Peter, it's a very natural, flowing, nicely tempoed, and it's not too draggy or anything like that. I really like their relationship and the way Peter gets nervous talking to her and everything, and just the way that's done. I think Emma Stone did a great job. I think Andrew Garfield did a fantastic job. He just nailed it. Prefer him over Tobey Maguire any day. I just thought he was great. Even the way the guy just looks, his body looks like Spider-Man, even though Tobey's face kind of looks a little bit more Peter Parker-esque. But this is a very modern version overall, and I thought that his look was cool. It was like contemporary, teenager. That's how he would look like. Like that haircut that Spidey has, it's not even nerdy kids don't even look like that now. I don't, from what I know anyway, you know what I mean? I'm an old man, 30 years old compared to high school kids. Anyway, I thought Dennis Leary was great. Emma Stone was fantastic, even though I think she was maybe a little too sassy for Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy seems to me has always seemed a little bit more mousy, even though very sexy, but a little bit more quiet kind of girl. I think Emma Stone, if they had wanted to, they would have made a perfect Mary Jane Watson. I think she would have just been a perfect Mary Jane Watson. I think it's John Romita Sr. She would, I just kept on imagining her hair turning red and it looking like a perfect John Romita Sr. drawing of Mary Jane Watson. Just my personal opinion, but that's what I thought. Dennis Leary was great and everything. The guy who played Dr. Kirk Connors was cool. Did not like the lizard. He just never grew on to me. I just never got over it. I have the figure right here, and a lot of you guys may have seen my review of this Marvel Select Lizard figure, and this face, I just cannot get over it. And it's actually a little bit worse in the movie. His eyes are even whiter and stuff, and I just, just don't like it. It didn't grow on to me. I just did not feel it. I just didn't dig it. And it's not just that, but it I don't know. It was just like, I didn't like it. What can I say? And there are times where he had the coat on. Like, there are two different parts where he had the coat on. And both times he rips him off. And Sean and I were cracking up because we're like, oh, he has a coat. Like, both Sean and I were like, oh, yeah, he's got the coat again. Sweet. And then he tears it off. And we both look at each other like, oh, shit, he took the coat off. Damn it. Again, he took it off. So it's like, shit, you know. And it wasn't just the coat that made me dislike it. He should have had a crocodile face, and I've read a lot of comments in my review of that select figure, and a lot of people agree with me. You know, if you liked it, you liked it. You know, good for you. But I didn't dig it. It didn't look like the lizard to me, and I just didn't like it. It looked very Goomba-ish, Goomba all the way face, and it was just, yeah, didn't dig it. But anyway, the Spider-Man was fantastic. I mean, like, see, one thing with the Raimi movies is that I felt like they're kind of running out of ideas for cool stuff for him to do. Now, in this, it looks like they totally acknowledged the Sam Raimi Spider-Man universe and some of the stuff that he did, because they did do a lot of the big swing shots and stuff like that, but they added all kinds of extra shit that was all on their own. It was amazing. That, like, they did some really cool shots, like him getting into full-on, like, I swear I saw the Todd McFarlane cover, you know what I mean? And at the very end, like at the end of all the Raimi movies, there's just Spider-Man doing all kinds of Spidey shit swinging around. I'm so glad that they did it with this movie too. And this was the best Spider-Man outro ever. I mean, it was really, really fantastic. There's one thing that I thought was really, really sick was when he's on top of one of those cranes, and it's kind of like a tunnel, those big yellow crane things. And he whips out the ends of it and pulls back and slingshots himself out of it, but he slingshots feet first and then just lands out of there. And they just hold him in the air for hella long in his Spidey pose. I mean, they really went out on the Spidey poses. I mean, there's like, I can't wait to get this on Blu-ray and just pause at hella parts. Like, I've done that with the Raimi movies, just paused on hella sick-ass Spidey shots and everything, just freeze framing it, and you're going to have a lot of fun doing that when this comes out on the Blu-ray. So I just got really, really stoked for that. I love the mechanical web shooters. A lot of people talk about the mechanical web shooters versus the biological ones. Never really cared either way. But one thing that I did kind of get bummed with is I do like that when in the comics and in the old cartoon, like, Spidey runs out of webbing. Like, and that's cool because now he's got to be more creative. But in this, even though he has mechanical web shooters, he never runs out of webbing. The only thing that happens is the lizard crushes the web shooters and he can't use them anymore. So that happens. And then again with this, reboot, there's a lot of, unmasking Spider-Man. Like, everybody knows who Spider-Man is. Like, all the characters pretty much know except for Aunt May and Uncle Ben. So, Gwen Stacy's dad knows, Gwen knows, so... Yeah, but he died. Dennis Leary dies in the movie and everything. And I liked that relationship. I thought it was really cool. We got to see that. That was more of his nemesis as opposed to J. Jonah Jameson. I'd take that J. Jonah Jameson, though, from the Raimi movies 100 times over, though. And I love Dennis Leary. Come on, that asshole song, he's fucking genius. But, so overall, yeah, I did like this movie a lot, but I still like the Raimi version more. The fight scenes were great. Oh my god. I thought the fight scenes were awesome. We got a lot of them. I still feel very spoiled by the Avengers movie because the Avengers movie had so much action in it. This did not have quite as much action as the Avengers movie did, but still a lot. And I think more than the Raimi versions too. So, just to me, I liked the Raimi versions more. You had J. Jonah Jameson looked just like a comic come to life version. Aunt May, Uncle Ben looked comic come to life. And that movie, I really, really liked Kristen Dunst. Not in the second or third movies, but the first one I really liked Kristen Dunst as Mary Jane. So I do like everything else but Spider-Man himself. The original Spider-Man costume, I do like a little bit more, but this one I really liked too. It didn't really bother me so much. It's like he looked like Spider-Man to me. It was badass. I didn't really care that he didn't have the two waist thingies going across, the waist thing going across in the front. I really liked it. The costume didn't bother me at all. just the way things were shot were really cool. I love the POV stuff. I mean, you really see him shoot the webbing, and you could see what part of the building it actually tacks onto and stuff. I thought that was great. So yeah, so Norman Osborn, you know, suspected to be the next villain. And I think, I forgot who said it, I think it may have been Nika who said it, that it's probably going to be like an ultimate Green Goblin where he's almost like a Hulk but with like Abomination's face almost, or something like an Abomination looking kind of Green Goblin, which to me, I really wouldn't, I would not be that excited. I've never liked Ultimate Green Goblin, to be honest with you, but you know, whatever. I just didn't, like, I didn't dig the lizard, and if they brought back a giant green mutant guy again, it's like, oh, come on. It'd almost be like the same thing twice. That's one thing about the Raimi universe, is that very strong contrast between just the way Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus looked. You know what I mean? So, and then Sandman too. So, anyway, I don't want to ramble on forever. I will be doing a blog TV show right now, though. ShartimusPrime.com is under construction. The lovely Charlito one and the genius lovely Charlito one has been working on the website. And like I said, it's still under construction, but that's where I'll be hosting my live shows from now on. So I do have a live chat thing going on, and you guys can go there. I'll have the link at the bottom. And so yeah, come through, check it out. I really liked this movie. I thought it was great. I don't think there's anything I'm missing. Damn it, I hate... You see, that's one thing that's tough about doing movie reviews, is that you don't want to miss anything that you really want to talk about. But I think I said it all. Don't really want to ramble or anything. So, yeah, Daily Bugle was a TV news show, so that was cool that they had that in there like that. But, yeah, I thought the action was really cool. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I will be seeing it again. So yeah, hope you guys dig my review, and I hope to see you at the Blog TV show. Catch you later. Peace. Did I mention how badass Flash Thompson was? I didn't say anything about Flash Thompson, did I? Because Flash Thompson was the shit in this movie. I really, really liked how Spider-Man teased him and everything, and he yelled out, "Eugene, stop it, Eugene!" And then and then that's when it really pissed him off and kicked his ass and everything. And then later on, Flash is sporting a Spider-Man shirt. You know what I mean? And you see Spider-Man and Peter kind of become friends a little later on. So I thought Flash Thompson was the shit. If I didn't mention that already, I don't know. But okay, I'm leaving for real this time. Or you're going to see me at the Blog TV show, which is actually at ShartimusPrime.com. So this Shartimus Prime live show, check it out right now. Link below. All right, catch you guys later. Peace.